On the Cardano blockchain, there's a DeFi protocol that's really making some waves, completely changing how you can use your digital assets. So today, we're doing an explainer on Surf protocol.
You know, if you've ever used DeFi, you get the trade-offs, right? Sometimes it feels a little rigid, maybe not as efficient as you'd like. But what if? What if you could earn those sweet returns without having to lock up your assets? What if you never had to give up that flexibility?
Well, that's the exact question that Surf Protocol is trying to answer. And they're not just tweaking the old models, they're really building a whole new kind of DeFi experience right on Cardano.
Okay, let's dive into this a bit, because to really get Surf, you have to understand their vision. It goes so much deeper than just being another lending platform.
And this right here is the key. When the community gets involved, whether it's through voting or helping with development, it's not just about making Surf better. It's about building this shared open-source library of tools that can lift up the entire Cardano DeFi ecosystem. It's a bigger, collective mission.
So having a big vision is awesome, but how do you actually make it a reality? Let's pop the hood and take a look at the technology that's going to power Surf V2. At the very heart of this engine, you've got these things called multi-collateral pools. Now, in simple terms, all that means is you can use a bunch of different assets as collateral all in one single loan position. This isn't just some small technical tweak, it unlocks way more advanced strategies. It makes your capital work harder for you, and it helps create deeper, more stable markets for really important assets like stablecoins. And this slide just illustrates the difference perfectly. With a lot of the old models, you lend your assets and poof, they're locked up. Surface is offering what they call liquid lending. You supply your assets, you start earning interest right away, and this is the crucial part, you can pull them out whenever you want. No lockups, just pure flexibility.
So all this cool tech is great, but what does it actually mean for your wallet? Let's get to the good stuff and talk about the rewards.
And we're not talking about some theoretical rewards in the future. This is happening right now. Just recently, 411 unique stakers got ADA airdrops straight to their wallets. The system is live, and yeah, it's paying out.
Okay, and this might be the most powerful part of the entire model. Just think about how different this is. In DeFi, you usually see some of the revenue or a fraction of the fees go back to users. Here, it's 100%. Every single bit of revenue the protocol makes goes directly back to the community that's staking the Surf token. That creates this incredible alignment. When the protocol wins, the community wins directly.
It all feeds into this really simple but powerful cycle they call the reward wave. Step 1, you stake your Surf. Step 2, you earn your share of all that protocol revenue. And Step 3, every 2 weeks, you get an ADA airdrop. It's a super straightforward path to building up some passive income.
And keeping tabs on all those earnings, it just got a whole lot easier. They've rolled out a new and improved user interface, so now you can see both how the whole protocol is doing globally and track how your own personal rewards are growing over time. It's pretty slick. But hey, earning rewards isn't the only way you can get involved. Surf puts a huge emphasis on community governance, which means they're giving you a direct say in where the protocol goes next.
The model is really simple. If you hold the token, you get a vote. This means the community literally gets to decide what happens next. Everything from listing new assets to shaping the big picture evolution of the protocol. It's a genuinely decentralized way to build something together.
And this isn't just an idea on a white paper. Check this out. Here are 2 recent examples of this power in action. The community was asked if they should list the new token, $COCH, and the vote was yes, approved. Then they were asked if they should delist an existing one, $CRAJU, and the vote was no, rejected. This is real on-chain democracy making real decisions that affect the protocol's direction.
So you've got this solid foundation of tech and a really engaged community. So where is Surf heading next? Let's take a peek at their pretty ambitious roadmap for 2026.
One of their biggest targets is just pure scale. They're aiming to get 50 million ADA in total value locked on the protocol. That is a huge signal of the kind of growth, liquidity, and trust that they're trying to build.
And that big TVL number is backed up by some major goals. Of course, shipping the full V2 protocol, grabbing a bigger piece of the stablecoin market, and just multiplying all the activity on-chain. But you know what's really fascinating? Their plan to expand beyond the main Cardano chain. We're talking about building on Midnight, Cardano's new privacy sidechain, and even getting a foothold in the massive, kind of untapped world of Bitcoin DeFi. This isn't just about growing on Cardano, it's about growing the whole ecosystem's reach.
So when you put it all together, flexible lending, 100% revenue sharing, true community power, and a super ambitious roadmap,
Surf is making a really compelling case for the future of DeFi on Cardano. So the question they're asking is pretty simple. Are you going to join the next wave?